Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I am Ron Nicoletti. Want to wish you a very happy Easter this afternoon. We have really nice 10-race card to look at. We're going to turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello. We'll get those track, we'll get the weather conditions, and have some real nice races to show you.
It's a beautiful day for horse racing with temperatures in the mid-80s, partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast, and the turf course is firm. First race, first half of the early daily double. The start of the 50-cent early pick 5. In the first race, scratch the 12, 14, and 15. Racing at Gulfstream. Slow beginnings for Stepstones and Morena Dancer. Quick beginning for Callie Devine and Streaking Gray moving to her. On the far outside, it's Whatnot trying to work over. In between horses, Touch of Love not far away. Stepstones recovers after the poor start to race mid-flight. Down at the rail goes Arete's Chalice. In the two-path, it's Feel Like Guessing. She's 7 lengths behind. A length back toward the rail to Cape Town Candy. Then toward the inside, Holiday Princess. Countess of Lovelace is up on her outside. Morena Dancer is second last, and Miss Universe is last of all as they chase the speed of Streaking Gray. Streaking Gray to the backstretch, 2.5 lengths better than Callie Devine in second. Up on the outside, Touch of Love remains in third from a well-settled Whatnot. She's a joint fourth. Stepstones at her inside. Arete's Chalice is out deep on the course. Red Silk's about 7 lengths behind. Moving by on the inside in Cape Town Candy. Then Holiday Princess. Feel Like Guessing's lost some spots there. 2 better than a retreating Countess of Lovelace. 3 back to Morena Dancer, and still at the back is Miss Universe. That's the 12 of them through a 47 2/2 mile. Less than 3 furlongs to go. It's still Streaking Gray the target. She leads by 2. Callie Devine is second toward the outside. Whatnot third. Now rallying from the back. Arete's Chalice up into fourth. Followed inside by Stepstones, and they're at the top of the stretch. Whatnot with every opportunity to catch Streaking Gray, who turns first. Whatnot on the attack. 1/8 of a mile to go. Whatnot now only a neck off Streaking Gray, who tries to turn her away. These two kick on well clear of the others. A late run down the center from Countess of Lovelace, but Streaking Gray finds more, and Streaking Gray wins the Sunday opener by 2 over Whatnot second. Callie Devine third. There's a picture for fourth. It involves Cape Town Candy, Arete's Chalice, and Countess of Lovelace. 136 and 4. And they're off. Uncork the Bottle missed the start, 2.5 lengths last. At the rail, Graceful Kitten puts a neck in front early. Forest Survivor runs with him. On the far outside, that's Legal Deal. And in between horses, Crack Shot. After the slow start, Gins and Tins is second last, and the trailer is Uncork the Bottle. They make their way to the far turn. Up front, it's a battle between Forest Survivor and Graceful Kitten. Their heads apart. Legal Deal is 3 wide third. Out the rail, Gins and Tins races together with Crack Shot, and 5 to the trailer, Uncork the Bottle. Around the far turn they race. Forest Survivor leads narrowly. Graceful Kitten still has inside position. Crack Shot starting a run 4 wide on the outside. Precarious position for Legal Deal. He's in tight for Racing Room. At the rail, Gins and Tins, and they're at the top of the stretch. Forest Survivor comes off the turn with a lead. Toward the rail, Graceful Kitten fighting the good fight. A late run down the center from Uncork the Bottle from well behind. Final 1/8 of a mile, and still in front is Forest Survivor with no dangers. Forest Survivor and Junior Alvarado to win it, and win it in style by 3.5 lengths. Graceful Kitten was second. Uncork the Bottle was third. Legal Deal and on for fourth. 104 flat. good start from between horses for Uncaptured Grace. Oglala is on the go early. Proliferation and Egyptian Bride not far away. In fact, 4 across the track early. Maria's Revenge gets away racing in 5th ahead of Usurped, and the trailer is Gurley the Butcher. Still 3 across the course as Proliferation takes back. Uncaptured Grace holds inside position. Egyptian Bride is 3 wide, and Ogala is from between horses. She'll back off now and race from 3rd. 2.5 to Proliferation in 4th. She's well clear of Usurped, who runs up outside of Maria's Revenge, and the trailer is still Gurley the Butcher. Opening quarter, 23 and 4, and Uncaptured Grace and Chantel Sutherland on top to the backstretch run. They lead by a length over Egyptian Bride in 2nd. The comebacker, Oglala, is racing from 3rd, a length better than Proliferation in 4th. The back markers have closed some ground as Maria's Revenge and Usurped making ground together, and they're 3 better than Gurley the Butcher, who's still last of the 7, with 3.5 furlongs remaining. Egyptian Bride on the outside of Uncaptured Grace. These 2 heads apart. Oglala is 3rd. 2 back to Proliferation in 4th, then Maria's Revenge. Usurped begins to drop back after a brief bid, and still at the back is Gurley the Butcher. Around the far turn they go. Oglala striding right past Egyptian Bride and Uncaptured Grace. Proliferation is up to 2nd. Maria's Revenge is next after 3 quarters in 1:12 flat. It's Oglala and Edwin Gonzalez off the top of the turn with a 3-length lead. Proliferation is 2nd. Maria's Revenge is 3rd. Egyptian Bride is back to 4th. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Oglala leads by 2.5. Maria's Revenge and Proliferation trying. They're gaining some ground, but time has run out. It's Oglala in front. Very close then for 2nd between Proliferation and Maria's Revenge. 142 and 3. And they're off. Palladio quick off the blocks and leads early on from now Unpublished, who's on the go, moving out the rail. Royal Squeeze, then No Commission and Beauty Queen. And the late running Uncaptured King finds himself last of the 6 as they make their way to the half-mile point. Up front, it's Unpublished and a big price under Ismael Cruz, clear by 4 early. Palladio is 2nd, at the rail Royal Squeeze is 3rd, No Commission is there 4th, at the rail Beauty Queen, and at the back is Uncaptured King. Opening quarter to Unpublished. He's committed for home now. He leads by 5. His stablemate Royal Squeeze taking up the slack 2nd. Edwin Gonzalez shaking the reins at No Commission. The public pick is on 3 wide on the outside with Palladio between horses. Next at the rail and Beauty Queen, and at the back is Uncaptured King. Unpublished is in front. He leads but only by 3 now. 2nd is Royal Squeeze, who's closing ground. From the outside and No Commission, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Unpublished, still the target. He leads by 3, but Royal Squeeze gaining on him with Gary Jackson 1-2, an 1/8 of a mile from home, and Royal Squeeze blows by Unpublished. Royal Squeeze, the 10-year-old pro, wins going away. Unpublished completes the Gary Jackson exacta. 3rd was Uncaptured King. 4th was No Commission in the 4th. And they're off. Moving up between horses, Let Freedom Reign was quick into stride, not quicker than Oxamock, who fires forward for a clear lead. Unbridled Ensign moves to take 2nd, and Fragile 3rd at the rail. Outside, Artemis Sweetheart is away in early 4th, and in amongst rivals is Lombardy Avenue. Getting started on the outside, and Lynn Peer back to the favorite Let Freedom Reign. Then it's a length back. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, that was Fragile, who ran onto the heels of a couple rivals, bounced right into Let Freedom Reign. The good news is everybody's okay as they complete the opening quarter in 23 and 3. Artemis Sweetheart a half-length off Oxamock, who has the lead. 3rd is Unbridled Ensign. 4th and out wide, Lynn Peer. Amongst rivals, 5th is Lombardy Avenue. Then race favorite Let Freedom Reign. In between horses is Homage. Next at the rail and Ticket to Heaven, followed by Fragile and Tahoe Wheel. Out the back, Perfectible Lady and French Franc as they make their way half a mile from the finish. 48-1 for the opening half mile. Lionel Reyes and Oxamoc the leader. Artemis, Sweetheart, and Mirage turning up the pressure second. Gonzalez needs room for Unbridled Ensign. Third at the inside. Has Horse, no place to prove it. Out wide and Lynn Pier. Vasquez getting to work on race favorite Let Freedom Reign. Trying to run home from the back is Homage. Dropping back is Lombardi Avenue. Nothing at all yet from Perfectible Lady or Ticket to Heaven as they straighten for home. Loose and charging. Here comes Unbridled Ensign. On the go now and front and center. Unbridled Ensign is stormed to the front. The battle's going to be strictly for minor placings as Unbridled Ensign is clearing off to win by as much as she wants. Here's a late run from Perfectible Lady up into second. Unbridled Ensign in front. Perfectible Lady with a great stretch kick for second. Let Freedom Reign was third. Then it was Lynn Pier in 137 and 2. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. At the rail, that's Riot House who comes out firing. Desert Ruler looking for the early lead, and Night Jumper away in third. Followed outside by In the Union. The early trailer is Vladislav. And the run to the first turn, long shot Desert Ruler gets clear and leads by a length and a quarter. Out wide on the course, In the Union is trying to march around Riot House. Backing off fourth is Night Jumper, and Vladislav is last. With the advantage, it's Desert Ruler from a keyed-up Riot House, who's on the hold while racing in second. That sends In the Union a bit wide third. Fernando de la Cruz saving ground on Night Jumper. He's now racing in fourth. He's second last, while 2.5 lengths behind. The trailer is Vladislav. We have a new leader. It's Riot House who puts a neck in front. Desert Ruler counter-punching in second. In the Union and Junior Alvarado in a flanking position, keeping the second horse honest. Riot House gets no breather. Down at the rail, that's Night Jumper, and the trailer remains Vladislav. They make their way half a mile from the finish, and Desert Ruler still in front. Riot House on a hold and now starting to turn up the pressure. Down at the rail, that's Night Jumper together with In the Union, and out the back is Vladislav. 5/16 from home. Desert Ruler about to be challenged by Riot House. Riot House takes the lead. De La Cruz says go on Night Jumper. He's up on the outside. Vladislav running home from the back. In the Union's bid was short-lived. He's at the back as they straighten for the drive. Riot House off the turn leads by 2. Night Jumper underway while second toward the outside. Vladislav is now third with 1/8 of a mile to go. Riot House finding plenty. Night Jumper is up into second, but that's as far as he gets. Riot House at 1-2. He's in front by 2.5 lengths. Night Jumper for second, Vladislav for third, and Desert Ruler finish fourth. And they're off. Not an especially good beginning for Rita Book. It was a good start for Evelyn. Down at the rail, Shawnee Princess has speed. Sophia Storm won't be far away. Hot Carol joins the top flight. Mid-flight is the favorite Jazla. She's out in the center, while 4 lengths off the lead. 2 back to the inside in Katniss with Lola Loca, and Rita Book is last. They make their way past the half-mile marker and swing to the far turn. Up front, it's Shawnee Princess in front by a neck. Evelyn on the outside is their second. Hot Carol 3 wide third. From between horses and Jazla down at the rail, Sophia Storm. They start to close ground, but neither has any place to go. A gap of 3 to Rita Book, getting ahead of Lola Loca. Katniss at the back as they run to the top of the stretch. Shawnee Princess putting away Evelyn. From the back, Rita Book is 5 wide. Jazla worked into the clear. Sophia Storm, she was patiently handled. She's guided to the clear now. Still plenty of chances through a 46 1/2 mile. Up front, Shawnee Princess has to hold off Sophia Storm and Jazla. Rita Book and even Katniss with the rail run. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Jazla, Sophia Storm, and Rita Book on the outside. It's now Sophia Storm who takes the lead late. Rita Book up into second. Sophia Storm wins. Rita Book second. Jazla was third. Katniss was fourth. Shawnee Princess completes the high five in 1:12 3. And they're off. Stage Ready was a step slower than the others, but he'll work down toward the inside to save ground. Best 2 away, Gemontier and Kitten Street. Kitten Street fires forward ahead of Gemontier as they pass the wire the first time. It's Baru who's up on the outside to take a joint third with Lavery at the inside. They're followed by a foursome comprised of Battle of Blenheim, then He's a Kitten and Officer Country. Kitten Spa took the worst of that. He was wide around the turn. Then back to Robin Taking Charge, who's off the speed today, ahead of Stage Ready toward the back of the group. He's 3 wide back there, and the early trailer is Vittori Kin. Opening quarter, aggressive, 22 4. Flying along is Super Bomb Kitten Street. On top by 5 from Gemontier in second. Baru is third. Lavery is there fourth. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Officer Country racing together with He's a Kitten. They're better than 10 lengths behind. Battle of Blenheim is next. He's only about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader now. Then it's a length and a half to the rail in Benelux. Kitten Spa is next, followed by Stage Ready and Vittori Kin. And now the trailer is Robin Taking Charge. 46 4 for the opening half mile. Dropping back, Kitten Street taking over Gemontier. Baru moving right with them. Back markers have pace to chase, but they're still a long way behind, including favorites Stage Ready and Vittori Kin as they straighten for the drive. On the outside, Baru toward the rail. Gemontier's up for a fight. 3/4, 1:10 2. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Gemontier gamely hanging on to the lead. Here's Lavery with a late say down the center. Lavery's gaining good ground, and Lavery is now in front. Lavery at 23 1. Gemontier clings to the place. Vittori Kin was up third. Officer Country ran fourth in 1:34 4. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a 1/4 of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner. It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run. It's improbable to win the Whitney.
Nerve was quick off the blocks, firing through at the fence as Heals the Soul on the outside. That's Handsome Prince, who gets away in a chilly spot, third behind the speed. Away fourth is Granger County, then comes Richie, and the early trailer is Famous Gent. They make their way to the half-mile point. Heals the Soul back from New Orleans and in front 3/4 of a length. From the outside, Nerve is second. These two have gone quickly. They've opened 4 on Handsome Prince, who's together with a rail-running Granger County. Back from there, Famous Gent is second last. Richie ridden quietly at the back. He's within 5 lengths of the lead with less than 3 furlongs to go. And Heals the Soul is now in front clearly. Moving on the outside, Handsome Prince. Nerve is dropping back. That didn't do Granger County any favors. Richie's going to try to get lucky up the rail, and Famous Gent closing ground down the center. Handsome Prince comes away with the lead. Handsome Prince and Jose Morelos 1/8 of a mile from home and finding on the front end. Famous Gent rallies down the center. Richie looking for racing room next toward the rail and Heals the Soul. 16th to run. Handsome Prince driven out. It's Handsome Prince to win it at a big price. Second, Famous Gent. Third was Granger County. Richie fourth, then Heals the Soul. It's a long prize shot exacta here in the ninth.